and kept Stick Cat's attention. As the morning minutes passed, the sun rose slowly higher, and buildings off to Stick Cat's left began to cast shadows on Mr. Music's building. For several minutes, he watched as the shadow from one skyscraper's pole slid along the building. There was a flag atop that pole, and since it was a breezy morning, it flapped in the wind. Stick Cat had seen it before on many other summer mornings, but it remained fascinating to him. Everything else moved so slowly, methodically, and deliberately, but the shadow from that flag flapped and shimmied. It made Stick Cat think that the morning was waving at him, welcoming him to the new day. He watched it, and watched it, and watched it, mesmerized, until something startled him out of his trance. "Stick Cat!" It was Edith. Chapter 2. An Invitation. Stick Cat smiled. He couldn't help himself. He knew exactly what he would see when he went into the bathroom to meet up with Edith. She would be stuck in the wall between their apartments again. The two of them had scratched and clawed a hole in the wall at the back of their respective bathroom cabinets. Edith climbed through that wall almost every day to come to Stick Cat's apartment. They treasure hunted together, found things in Stick Cat's kitchen to snack on, or napped together on the windowsill. Sometimes their days were far more exciting, like the time they rescued Mr. Music when his arms were trapped inside a grand piano across the alley. Stick Cat wondered what this day would bring. One thing he didn't wonder about was where he would find Edith. He was quite certain she would be stuck in the hole in the bathroom wall. It had been happening more and more lately. In fact, in the past couple of months, Stick Cat figured he must have yanked Edith out of her wedged position more than 20 times. "Stick Cat!" "I'm right here," he said upon entering the bathroom. "I'll pull you out in just a second." "Pull me out of what?" Edith asked loudly. "Out of the hole in the wall," he said, and opened the bathroom cabinet. "Just like I've done." But Stick Cat didn't finish his sentence. That's because Edith wasn't stuck in the wall at all. She hadn't even started climbing through yet. She just stood on her side looking through the hole. "Oh, I thought you were, Stick Cat said, and stopped himself. "You thought I was what?" Edith asked. She seemed offended. "I thought you were, you know." "What?" Stick Cat said, and began to slap gently at a loose edge of toilet paper on a spare roll in the cabinet. "Hey, look at this. This is really fun. Look how it flutters away and then settles back into its original position. Pretty neat, huh?" "You thought I was what?" "I thought you were, he said, stalling for time the best he could. It only took him a few seconds to decide that honesty was probably the best course of action. "I thought you were stuck, Edith. I thought you were stuck in the wall like all those times before." Edith's eyes narrowed. "All what times before?" "You know, the previous times." "You make it sound like I've been stuck 1,000,000 times," Edith huffed. "I haven't. I know what you're implying, and I don't like it." Stick Cat, being a clever and wise cat, decided to retreat as quickly as possible. "I wasn't implying anything at all. I just heard you call and thought you needed help in some way, that's all. And you're right, it hasn't been that many times. 20 times at the most." "20? "Less than 20, Stick Cat said immediately. "Way less than 20. 10. "10? Did I say 10? I meant 5. No, 3. "Maybe 3, Edith said, and unsquinted her eyes. "Probably even less than 3. "Probably," Edith said. She seemed satisfied now. One of the things that Stick Cat loved best about Edith was how she could instantly do something, whether it was fall asleep, get over hurt feelings, or even jump from one window ledge to another, and he was happy that she suddenly seemed done with this part of their conversation. "Why were you calling me if you weren't—" he began, but then started again.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.